you're so holy that you can't be no earthly good. But if you want to be romantic with your significant other, Amazing Grace ain't going to set the mood for you. That just don't work for me with Sister Gray because of the fact I want her to know how much I love her and what we're about to... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There are times in life when opportunity presents itself, but we are fearful what others might say. We are fearful of being different because we don't want to stand out in the crowd. But Ruth, she took a bold stand because of the fact, I know y'all read Sunday school. I'm sorry, maybe let me go on to something else. Because of the fact that we're scared of being different. But we're fearful about what folk are going to say. But if you love God and you know He loves you, you're not worried about what folks say about you. These two brothers, they were not used to seeing like everybody else. So they cried out, "Oh Lord, have mercy on us." And the crowd told them to be quiet. You know how it is when you've been through something all week and you know it wasn't nobody but God that saw you through it. You come into the church house waving your hand. You come in shouting and rejoicing, and somebody sitting next to you looking at you like you done messed on yourself or something, but you feel as though that you're out of place. But when you think of the goodness of Jesus and all He's done for you, you don't care who looks at you. You don't care what they say about you because you realize that it wasn't. So we are fearful of being different. Don't be afraid, young people, of being different. My son, when he was coming up and the new fad of the baggy breeches were coming, and I told him, I said, if I'm buying your clothes, they gonna fit you right. I said, you ought to want to set a different standard so that folk will look up to you and see you and want to imitate you. And he took me at my word, and he did, because he knew I wasn't, first of all, I wasn't going to buy the pants. And that if he wanted them, he'd have to buy them himself, and then he'd have to wear them in his own house. But since I was providing, he had to wear what I bought him. And they fit him, and he set a standard because of the fact that it let others know that you can be different and yet still maintain the status quo. There are times in lives, even in church, when Jesus is passing our way. We feel the Spirit, we won't rejoice, we won't celebrate, but we're sitting next to somebody who don't have a reason to rejoice nor to celebrate. Because of them, we miss our present day opportunity. A young lady attending a revival service felt in her spirit that Jesus was passing by. She got up to give her life to Jesus, but her father said, wait until tomorrow. She said later that tomorrow was a long time away. These blind men would not wait for another day. Fourthly, they made an unusual request. For blind men who were blind, they said, have mercy. At that time in history, blindness meant poverty. Blind people had to collect alms from those who passed by. They had to depend on others for their living. Their condition, like every other condition in life, had unusual requests. The usual request from a thirsty person is, give me some drink. The usual request from a hungry person is, give us some food. The usual request from a person living in poverty is give us a job or give us some money. They apprehended to that part of Jesus' nature that led him to seek the temporal good and the eternal salvation of mankind. Lord, be kind to us and have compassion on us. It was not about their sight. It was about his compassion. They wanted their lives to be in his hands. Don't you hear the song that we used to sing? He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hand. He's got you and me, brothers, in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. Fourthly and fifthly, they stuck together because of the fact they had an unusual question. Not only did they say have mercy, but they said have mercy on us. They were together. Mark and Luke give the name of these men. They write about the most popular one, who was Barbours. But Barbours would not separate himself from his unknown friend. They were blind together. They were in poverty together. They sat by the wayside together. They received alms together. When the day of opportunity arrived for them to improve their condition, they stuck together. And that's our problem. Is we don't have a gathering problem. Oh no, we can gather real good, but our problem is getting together after we gather. Because everybody got their own opinion about everything. But nobody can agree on the one thing, and that is that we need Jesus. That we need him to guide us as we journey along life's highway, because we can't make it without him. We need him because these men stood together. One didn't try to outdo the other. They sung the same song together. They wasn't singing because of the fact that it's my song. Everybody holler about this. That's my song. Why she singing that? Why he saying that's my song? Did you write it? Did you get any money for it? Hello, somebody. It's not our song. It's the Lord's song. And if all of us can sing the Lord's song, and it's just one simple song, and that is holy, holy, holy. And when we get to heaven, all of us are ain't no gonna be no lead. Ain't no gonna be passing the mic. Everybody gonna be singing the same song. It's gonna be holy, 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 holy. Every time the angels pass by the throne, they cry holy, 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 because they see something they didn't see the first time. And whenever you come to the Lord's house, that'll be something different that didn't happen the last time. That ought to make you cry, holy, holy, holy. Let me hurry to a close finally as I could. They arrived at the same opportunity together. Fourthly, fifthly, sixthly, they arrested Jesus.